Hey everybody, that hoodoo lady. So, quick question. Day 7 of 2024. And I have a question for you. Have you ever asked Spirit to get in the way of something happening? Like, hey, make sure that the email doesn't go through, or make sure that this person doesn't get this message, or make sure that this thing doesn't happen by this date because I'm not ready. And then when it does happen, how do you act versus when it doesn't happen? I'll give you an example. So I have my Oracle deck that I've been working on with the artist now since roughly around October, a little bit before October, actually, around September. And we got a word back from the publisher, and they were very complimentary, but they did have some art direction things that they wanted tightened up a little bit, and they gave us the holiday, the winter holiday, to figure that out. So I spoke with the artist and I did my part, which is words and meanings, and I talked to the artist, and their part was drawing. And when you are an artist or a creative, even more so than when you're someone who's just out in the natural world being a lawyer or a doctor or a submarine captain, when you are judged by your work and your work is creative coming out of your mind, I can only imagine how hard it is to hear someone say to you, this isn't what we're looking for, right? They're not being non-complimentary. They're not saying that what you did wasn't good enough. They're just saying it wasn't enough for the project, or it didn't match what in their head was what was supposed to be. So anyway, so the artist had to take everything back. The we re-looked at everything from the holiday, from December 21st all the way through January, and our publisher asked us to have everything back by mid January. Because I'm an Aries, I heard mid January and I heard January 1st because that's just who I am. But the whole time I'm talking to Spirit's telling me, don't bug the artist, don't bug the artist, don't bug the artist. You focus on words and the polls that you're doing on the Oracle deck, and you leave the artist alone. So that's what I did. And once the artist came back with ideas of what could be done, so what I did was I left it alone, just like Spirit said. Then the artist came back with their new idea. And the new idea, I can't wait for you all to see this. And for those of you who have seen the prior deck that I submitted and the one that I submitting now, I, one day I'll to be able to tell you the full and show you the artwork and everything, because both of the art is amazing. But this next set of rendering, it's gonna blow your socks off. I can't tell you how much happier I am with this. And here's the message in all of that is when you ask Spirit for something. Like I was begging. I was like, Spirit, please talk to the artist's heart and help them with coming up with the exact design that we need. Keep it in their head what I'm thinking, that maybe I'm not communicating correctly. We want something that's going to be not financially successful, because of course there's always financial success in there, but really for me it's more about touching people where they are and helping them see a new light and a new way in their spirituality. And when I tell you that this is everything and more, I can't wait for you to see it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to see it. But anyway, this is the question for you. What happens when you ask Spirit for something, and what happens when you get it? So for me, now that I've gotten everything, I'm sharing this message with you to hopefully inspire you that whenever you ask for something, you're being listened to. And I hope you get everything that you ask for the best and greatest good for your life and in this path that you're on. All right, that's everything I got for you today. Have a great one.